Your LLC or corporation gives you a legal shield. It's known as the corporate veil. Now, the purpose of the corporate veil is to protect your personal assets from business liabilities. But if you don't handle things right, that shield can vanish. So here's some tips, 5 of them actually, on how to keep the corporate veil intact. The first one is keep your business and personal finances separate. So essentially what that means, if you have a LLC, let's say you opened your LLC or a corporation, you should also have a separate bank account from your personal bank account. So you have your personal bank account and you have your business bank account. And your transactions should be separated as well. So if you have 2 accounts, that means anything business related should flow through your business account. Anything personal related flows through your personal account. So keeping those transactions separate is key to maintaining that corporate veil. Okay? The second one is follow your corporate formalities. So depending on your entity, whether it's an LLC or a corporation, you should be doing annual meetings. It's like a board meeting. You should be filing your the proper reporting. So all the formalities that go into managing that LLC or corporation should be followed. I always tell people, if you don't do an annual meeting every year and keep it in your records, even if you're the only person in your company, you should do an annual meeting with yourself and take notes. So, on a piece of paper, on a Word document, type the date you had the meeting, put an agenda for it, and like you're going to take that piece of paper and read it to yourself in the mirror. It doesn't matter. It's a formality that keeps the corporate veil intact. Have those annual meetings. Okay, if you have a board of a board of advisors, or you have some other people that help you, that give you some advice on running your business, make sure you have an annual meeting. That way, you're keeping your corporate veil intact. Remember, it's about protecting your liabilities, protecting yourself from liabilities. The next one is sign any contract that you're getting into as your business. So if you're the sole person in your business, again, you can sign your name as the business name, right? On behalf of the business. So if you're signing, always sign on behalf of the business. Never just sign your name if you're getting to a contract, a business contract. Never sign your name alone. Always sign on behalf of the business. Stay compliant is number 4. Stay compliant. That means there's an annual report you have to file every year with the state. Depending on what state you're in, that process can be different. Filing your taxes, paying your sales taxes, getting your business licenses, any other registrations that your business may need or certifications. Just make sure those things are always up to date, because that's important, right? So staying compliant is important. And then the next thing is making sure you have adequate funding. A business has to be able to operate. So you have to be able to be about generating revenue, or if you're starting up, you gotta be able to show that your intent is to start in a legitimate business. So having adequate funding for that business is very important. And depending on what type of business you're starting, that number can vary. If you're in an industry that has a lot of overhead, you need a lot of equipment, it's going to take a lot of expenditures. You got to make sure that you're showing that you're adequately funded, or you have access to some type of capital to help fund your business. So being adequately funded is very important to maintaining the corporate veil. Those are 5 steps to ensure that you're separating yourself from your business. So any liability that can happen from operating that business, you're protecting yourself from that affecting your personal assets, whether it's your home, your vehicle, you name it, your bank account, your personal bank account. Having that corporate veil and following those formalities will ensure that you're protected and you're good to go. So hopefully this helps. If you have an LLC or corporation, make sure you follow the steps to ensure you're maintaining your corporate veil for your protection. Have a great day.